So let's get into it. 2026 is here, guys, and yesterday was the first full moon of the year, and it was in Cancer. And unless you're living on a different planet, and if you're watching from a different planet, I really appreciate it. Doubt it's happening. The world has suddenly become a different place. So, going to do a reading just to see what January has in store for us. We're going to have Sacred Create Oracle cards by Chris Ann, and also, oh hello, my cards are mixed up again. Here we go. Let's just sort these out. The Magic of Letting Go Oracle cards, because I've got a feeling we've let go of something quite major, or we've let something loose, which quite frankly we could probably do without. So today going to use the beautiful goldstone pendant, one of my favourite possessions, and we're just going to get cracking and see what the cards have to say. Right, let's see. Okay, you're going to read these ones. Okay. Which pack first? Okay, we're going to go for this one. I'm going to try and do 4 packs. There's quite a lot of cards with this one, so I'm hoping the pendulum is going to work fast and knock these down. So, let's see. So, New Year has started, and I can safely say where we are. It is a tad on the cold side. If you can hear a buzzing in the background, it will be a heater, because at the moment it's temperature's dropped quite dramatically past couple of days here. Let's see. Oh, might actually have got this down a lot quicker than I thought. Maybe not. Okay, right. Let's do 2 there. Do this there. I know some of the astrologers had been indicating that this full moon was not going to be a gentle one. And how right they were. I don't think anyone had invasion of another country on cards for so soon. And if you want to have I would say if you want to have a look at Hogarth Global Astrology, his video done today is quite enlightening, and it really does explain what's going on in this world and what choices we have. So that's as political as I'm going to get. I'm just going to read the cards and see. We got the cards. Is there any order? No. Okay. Right. Read the cards now or with the next pack? Pull next pack. Okay, there we go. We'll do that. So we'll put those babies up there for now, and we'll pull in the letting go deck. I know New Year's always about, we always start off going on, what are our resolutions, what are we going to do this year, what are we going to do, are we going to change ourselves, and really I think what's happened has indicated that we are going to have to change this year. We don't get a choice. This isn't kind of like starting a diet or a new exercise plan or giving up something. This is basically major change that we're going to have to face head on, and it's probably going to be uncomfortable. So, right, what cards do you want to show us for, well, I said January. Let's see, January energy. I will admit, I am still in my pyjamas. I took one look outside and I thought, nope, I am not getting up today. It's kind of like the last day before everyone goes back to normality and work, and I am not getting up. I'm going to read cards for January. We're going to see what guidance we can get. Now, I will be honest with you, I haven't there are going to be changes to what I do, not on this channel. I'm going to stick with this, so if you're here for the cats, you are still getting cats. For those few who join in for the oracle readings, you'll still get oracle readings, but it may be that I'm going to be branching out. Am I going to be branching? Look, it's already telling me. I'm going to be branching out and starting another little venture. Let's just ask, will I be going back to work this month? Oh, that's telling. Am I going to be setting up my own thing to do this month? Okay, maybe not. We won't go any further than that. I don't want to know the answer right now. Okay, right, okay. Cards for January. Cards for January. Cards for January. Okay, there we go. Have we gotten down? Have we gone down already? Right, no, we've got a couple to go. Oh, no. 2 to go. There we go. We've done it quick. I have just realised that the card on the back mirrors the woman on the new cloth that I've got. Right, any order on these ones? Yes, okay. Oh no, hold on, 2 cards there, sorry. Thank you. Okay. Right, any order on these ones? So just read all the cards together, shall we? Yeah, okay. Right. Time to flip them over and see what we get. Okay, that's cool. Okay, here we go. Right, so there's the first card. So, what does your soul say? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the top card and then I'm going to read the card underneath. So, first one, no judgment. Have empathy and seek to understand before judging. Strive for kindness. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. And we've got creator, water. Maybe water energies are going to be in play this month. I actually get something from this, that the water around a certain area over the other side of the Atlantic is a big part of what's happened. Right, okay. But anyway, beyond envy, Cultivate mutual respect and banish toxic dynamics. Detox relationships. Yeah, we're in need of quite a big detox of getting rid of this toxic energy that's around at the moment. Okay. Fierce serenity. Love it. I'm loving that line on there. Guard your peace. Have patience. Rewards are sweeter when earned through persistence. Good things take time. We're right at the beginning of the year. Let's just take a deep breath. Send positivity out to the universe. Use positivity over what's going on at the moment. Okay. Balance. Okay, balance. I think these two together, can't really see the picture on there unfortunately. Balance and fierce serenity, I think this is where we need to protect ourselves, and we need to find balance in the way of doing it, okay? And pick your path, which is an interesting card. We definitely have a choice to be made at the moment. So live authentically and be fulfilled on your own terms. Be true to yourself. Right, so let's just see. What I'd like to think is that we're given the guidance now to just going to put a bit of smoke over and see if I can pick anything else up. Use my yank for protection. Basically, we're just going to have to stay on level ground. We're going to have to find a place where we're balanced. We're not being influenced by our emotions. I think we have to trust in what our gut says. Inner guidance, things that happen. We need to just take a step back and find that middle ground. I think it's a continuation of last year. There's so much diversity, division that has been stirred up for other people's gains, that we need to find the balance and realise that the ones on the extremes are not the people who are going to bring us to the evolution point that we are heading towards. That envy, the envy card, it sums it up perfectly. She's already got 2 apples. Oh, but oh look, the little red apples suddenly appeared and it looks better than the green ones. Think of the story of Little Red Riding Hood. No, actually not Little Red Riding Hood. Mind you, yeah, actually I'll stick with it, I'll go with it. She was fooled by the big wolf. But this is Snow White, isn't it? It's Snow White, where, again, we're offered something that looks too good to be true, that looks better than everything else. But is it? We've got a choice at the moment. This is what January is. We've got a choice. You've got options and decisions. Guard your serenity. Don't get caught up in all this emotional turmoil that has been stirred right now. We can get through this. We will get through this. We've got a choice, or we've got a path, and we can decide which path we want to be on. Right, that's me done. Thank you for listening. Again, if anyone does need a reading, you can just message me on here. Leave a message afterwards. I'm only too happy to do readings for people at the moment. Again, it is something that I'm going to... Well, let's see. I'm picking my path. And I think these are telling me I'm going to have some patience. But I'm using this year to really look and do what I want. And to use positive affirmations and other skills to really create the reality that I want to be in. And if you want to come and join me on the ride, let me know. Thank you.